Hello, my name is Bianco. This is part 2 of the tz99 video. So we were by the history and I read a bit more. Assembly of the pistol in two calibers, 9x19 and 40 Smith & Wesson, began in 1994. For me, I never saw a 40 Smith & Wesson one. If you have one, please let me know. Apart from the name change to tz99, one of the main difference between the tz99 and the cz99 is the superior and varied surface finishes which were used on the pistol by Tresittu. So they had a bit different variety of on the finishes. The two pistols that I saw had both this kind of finish on it, so I don't know how much was planned and how much was actually made. The standard blued version with black plastic grips is supplemented by charcoal and chromed finish models, so I never saw a chromed one. Some pistols have gold-plated components such as trigger, slide stop, safety catch, magazine release and grip screws. One pistol was polished and prepared before fully gold-plated by the Atomic Energy Board of Petilindaba. Again, I'm not South African, so excuse me with some names. If there is somebody out there that has the gold-plated one, of course I would like to see that as well. While exact quantities are not known, approximately 5,000 tz99 pistols were assembled. Of these, approximately 3,500 were exported and approximately 1,500 sold locally. Now we don't know exactly about those numbers, what is included with those about 1,000 pieces that did come later on to USA. So the question is also how many still are over in South Africa today. If we have 1,500 sold locally, 1,000 would be later exported, so only like 500 would be still in South Africa. The known range of serial numbers for the tz99 is from T000001 to T005000. I'm not going to go into the detail on the serial number of this one. Some of the early pistols exported to USA were named Mitchell, possibly for Mitchell Arms in Muscatine, Iowa, USA. Never saw a Mitchell one either. These export orders were not without problems. One was to a Central American country which had purchased 200 tz99 pistols. During pre-shipment testing, 4 of these pistols gave problems. The remainder of the shipment was forwarded, but the 4 faulty pistols were retained for repair. While this was done, Tresittu received a request for a single semi-automatic BXP machine gun for evaluation, basically a carbine. This was shipped with the remaining 4 pistols before the required documentation was finalized. The delivery route took the plane across the USA, and the consignment was confiscated before the documentation could catch up with it. Of course, the ATF investigated the matter. Tresittu was closed down for a short time during investigation and then reopened it following its successful conclusion. So yeah, it was a dire situation in South Africa for sure. Tresittu's agent in Greece ordered several presentation tz99s in special cases finished in velvet. Johann Visser delivered these by hand to flight personnel of the relevant carrier, but later received notification from the agent that the pistol had not arrived on the scheduled flight. The boxes with the presentation pistols were discovered on the aircraft 3 months later, following some maintenance work. The regular, it's a complete mess. The regular supply of bottles and other components which tresittu received from Zastava was terminated by the Zastava plant in Kragujevac, as they were destroyed in 1999 during the Yugoslavic War. I remember that time really well, as they did bomb, the NATO did bomb the Zastava plant in Serbia. So basically the foundation was destroyed, so they could not deliver any more parts to tresittu in South Africa, so that was basically only a one-time shipment, and then that's it. Then, together with the new pending South African firearms legislation, prompted the directors to close the company. As I said, the apartheid was gone, and then other brands, international brands, could import it to South Africa without the embargo. So that basically killed the market. From China, they got the really cheap Tokarev versions from Norinco in 9mm Parabellum. They sold way many of those in the South African market because that was dirt cheap. The tz99 pistol has the appearance and the general operating mechanism of the Sig Sauer 226, 228 series, basically on the 220 series of pistol with several variation. Like many contemporary pistols, the front of the slide has no barrel bush. Insert the upper portion of the barrel chamber slots into the ejection port of the steel slide to lock the mechanism during firing. So basically it's a copy or inspired by the Sig Sauer 220 system. The only difference on this one is the loaded chamber indicator, which is a pin on top of the slide, a simple added spring-loaded pin, and as you see, we only have one lever here instead of two, so this is a combination lever, slide lock and decocking, which is basically taken from the Walther P88 and P88 compact pistols back then. That Walther design did not work out either, unfortunately. It was really promising. I saw that as it was brand new back then, but unfortunately the price was too high. The tz99 has no safety catch but uses the same decocking mechanism as the 226. This allowed the hammer to be safely lowered on a loaded chamber. We saw that, and so they even mentioned the magazines are standard Sig Sauer type, holding 15 9x19 and 11 of the 40 Smith & Wesson rounds. Now that is not 100% correct, since the magazines by the Sig you have the regular magazine catch, and this pistol use a catch in the front. Sig never had a catch like this in the front, but this allows us to use a variety of different magazine types for this pistol. I'm gonna go more into the detail as well on that matter, but let's read on. The pistol is 190mm long, 150mm high, and weight 850 gram unloaded. So it's rather big, bulky, heavy, but that was how it was back then. The frame is aluminium with vertical serration on the front grip strap and the front of the trigger guard for positive finger hold. Uniform serrations are machined on the rear of the slide to provide a comfortable gripping area. Sights are MMC style, with both being adjustable for windage. They are in dovetails, so you can move them. Standard finishes include hard chrome, gloss blue, matte blue, and a matte anodizing on the frame. So yeah, I don't know if they refer to this as a matte blue, quite likely because the slide has a pretty much a similar finish to the anodizing of the aluminium frame. Some special edition pistols have gold-plated accessories. The grips, the grips of the general production, the grips, yes, that is a typo. The grips of the general production pistols are black polymer, but carbon fiber grips are fitted to special edition pistols. Never even saw a carbon fiber. Anyway, part of the tz99 charm comes from its rather convoluted history. Yeah, tell me about it. The tz99 has wandered around for a very long time looking for somewhere to call home. The gun was originally produced as a commercial venture by Cervena Zastava factory located in Kragujevac, Yugoslavia and Serbia in the late 1980s. Call it the tz99. It departed from the P226 in a number of ways. Yeah, we had that. So that's a different matter, and yeah, a very small number, less than 1,000 by most accounts, were imported to the United States. That is a long time ago, and then the paperwork mentions the Israeli version known as the Golan. Never had that in my hand either. That is another really rare example that somehow did not work out at all. In the early 1990s, CZ Serbia entered into a licensing agreement with the South African company called tresittu. Tresittu collaborated closely with the Yugoslavians to produce a licensed copy of the tz99 to be called the tz99. A number of tz99 remained in storage in South Africa until imported mid-2000 by Southern Ammunition Company on behalf of PW Arms. Then we have some credits to give. Ref Firearms developed and manufactured in Southern Africa 1949 to 2000 by Piet Winterbach and Ken Gilly. Credit for this information goes to Pretoria Arms and Ammunition Association. All rights are reserved and all that. Yeah, this is, as I said, from the internet. That is what I could figure out on there, more into the details of that pistol. And now we come to part 3.